What's going on, guys? This is the Ghost of Wrestling in Evolution and Saturday Night's main event, which this weekend. Let's get my official prediction. Starting off with Saturday Night's main event. It's only 4 matches. It's not gonna be too much, so I figured this man's blasting anyway. It's only two might as well combine Evolution and Saturday Night's main event into one. It makes no sense to have a four. I mean, like make it a minute and a half long, and now it's gonna be like who knows, like 3-4 minutes. Let's do Saturday's main event. First off, LA Knight versus Seth. Now, I think this match is going to be good. However, I will say it probably won't mean much in the grand scheme of things, in the sense that even if LA Knight wins, what does that even do? Right? That doesn't really lead to anything. Uh, okay, how can I phrase it? A Seth winning does nothing for him. LA Knight winning elevates him a little bit, but at the end of the day, he isn't taking the title off of Cena slash Cody slash Seth slash Gunther. I don't see that, especially with the way they're booking him. So in the grand scheme of things, this probably will not amount to much. However, it will be an entertaining match, and they probably want to extend. I don't know what they're going to do as far as like war games, if they even doing it. I see that they removed the branding of war games, so I have no idea what that's going to be. If they are, that's the team, right? It's Seth, Braun, and Bronson plus one, one or two more people on the team versus Roman, Punk, and then whatever other two they want to pick. Probably Sammy, probably Jimmy. I don't know. Who knows what they're gonna do with that? Who knows? Point is, I don't see LA Knight winning. And if he were to win, especially not clean, he's not winning clean. However, the only way I see LA Knight winning if it's by like a DQ or shenanigans. That's the only way. I don't see LA Knight winning clean. I don't see this match in general ending clean. I think it's gonna be a lot of shenanigans. I think Sammy's gonna pull up. I think Jay's gonna pull up. Penta's gonna pull up. Maybe Punk. There's gonna be at least two of them. So if I had to take a guess, it'd probably be Penta and Punk that show up. If I had to make a prediction of which two would, run in, it'd probably be those two. I don't see Roman coming back. Maybe he does. I think that's more of a Raw than Saturday Night's main event because let's be real, this show isn't it's so far the couple of times we've seen it. It's been 3 times now. It's all been like a glorified house show. Nothing really eventful has happened on the show, and besides the last time, which introduced us to Bronson when he came back. But besides that, it's like they're not going to do a major thing on Saturday Night's main event. At least not for now, right? Maybe it's rumored that John Cena's last match is Saturday's main event, so maybe that's the way they try to, give it some legitimacy. But yeah, early night versus Seth. Seth wins. All right, let's go on to Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. I think they're going to extend this feud to SummerSlam. Most definitely, this is definitely the feud for SummerSlam. So it's just a matter of how are they going to get there. And usually, when stuff like this is like in the works, right, when a match is clearly going to be extended even further, it's always shenanigans in the first match, and the one that's most likely to pull the shenanigans is Drew. Drew is going to do some shenanigans. He's going to cheat. He's going to find a way to win. Drew versus Randy. I got Drew. It's going to be a fun match, entertaining match. Out of the 4 matches, I think besides LA Knight versus Seth, that might be the match of the night. This might be the second best of the night. Drew versus Orton, second best of the night. Then we have Jimmy versus Solo. I think this one is self-explanatory. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. But yeah, Solo's winning. He's not losing the U.S. Championship that soon to Jimmy. I love Jimmy. That's my guy. I don't see happening. I just don't. Jimmy losing doesn't really affect him that much, right? Especially now, especially to someone like Solo with JC and Tama. And no, it's Tangaloa. Tangaloa, there we go. I was getting confused. And Tala. What's the new one? The Tilla? Tala? Tala? Something like that. The tall dude. Those three, he not losing. The only way I can see is running it back. SummerSlam, Jacob versus Solo, and then give it back to Jacob and go from there. That's what I see. I don't see Solo losing. So Jimmy versus Solo, Solo wins. And the main event, Goldberg versus Gunther. And again, probably the easiest match to predict. Goldberg is not winning. They have said several times that this is his retirement match. And you don't build up a retirement match if they for the title, my dad. If it was like a regular non-title match, right, it could really go either way. I wouldn't be mad. I would be mad. Don't get me wrong, I'll be mad. But it wouldn't be too crazy if Goldberg won. But since this is for the title and this is a retirement match, I think you've said several times, he's not winning the title on his retirement match and retiring with the title. I don't see that. If if Kurt Angle didn't retire with the title, what makes you think they're gonna give it? Well, maybe that's not really. It's not a fair comparison. But I don't think Goldberg is the a type of guy that would retire with the belt. You know what I mean? Like that's only reserved for like John. If John Cena retired with the WWE Championship, I don't think people would really complain too much about it. But Goldberg retiring with the World Heavyweight Championship and running a tournament at SummerSlam, well, yes, that does seem interesting. You know, like, yeah, really, do we need to see that? You know, it's this match is probably gonna be like 10 minutes max with commercials. Like this match gonna start off at 9:50, like 9:45, 9:50 is when the match is gonna start. So this match is not gonna be like a 20-minute banger. Like no, it's not. So yeah, point is Gunther is not losing that title. Who knows what happens at SummerSlam? Who his opponent even is gonna be? I have no clue. It could be Jay Park. However, it could be someone new. Who really knows? It could be a returning person. It could be someone brand new. It could be a rematch. I don't know. Point is, Gunther is not losing this title to Goldberg. I see this is pretty longer than I thought it was going to be. So I might just split it up. Who knows? But if I do split it up, thanks for watching. Let me know your predictions for the next main event. See ya.